Welcome back to the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium for day 2 of action, Olympic Volleyball Qualification. And Iran face Canada. Iran, the only team out of the 8 at this tournament who have not qualified for the main draw of the Olympic tournament. So it's a huge task for them, huge hurdle to overcome. And they are the only nation to sweep their opponents yesterday with a straight sets victory over Australia. France, Japan were the other victorious teams, with Poland as well. So plenty of catch-up to do for Canada, who are game against the Poles. There's the Canadian lineup, pairing their top scorer. And of course, the captain, who is one of the best opposites in the tournament, Gavin Schmidt, the number 12, coming back from double surgery over stress fractures in a tibia bone. The Iranians very impressive yesterday, coached by Raul Lozano. Maruf was excellent as a setter. Gaimi had some good defensive work. Gafour was their top scorer with 13 points, supported by Mersin Japour and Golami. But they combined defence with attack superbly. A really balanced lineup, a lot of belief in the team, and certainly pushed Australia to their limit yesterday. Morning session on day 2 in Tokyo. It's the last hurdle for these nations to qualify for the Olympic Games, less than 9 weeks away in Rio. Always difficult to back up on day 2 with teams who have not played together in major tournaments. We know Canada have come in with injuries to a couple of their key players, so it's going to be interesting to see how they fare backing up against Iran after a tough 5-set encounter versus the Poles yesterday. They pushed Poland to 5 sets. Of course, Poland, the top ranked nation at this tournament, ranked 2 in the world. Let's pause now for the national anthems of both Iran and Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, please write for the national anthem of Canada. And the national anthem of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
A lot different Iranian team than the one we saw at the World Cup last year. They've lost to 6 of their last 8 matches of that tournament. They're certainly on the same page with their coach, Raul Lozano. Can Glenn Hogue get the best out of Canada in their second match of the tournament?
Presentation of the international referees. The first referee is Mr. Arturo Di Giacomo from Belgium.
Arturo Giacomo, the first referee from Belgium.
The second referee is Mr. Andrei Zenovic from Russia.
And his Russian counterpart assisting.
Presentation of the starting players, liberals and coaches.
Tyler Sanders, the setter. Gord Perrin, the top scorer from yesterday. Nicholas Hogue, Justin Duff, Daniel Van Dorn, Gavin Schmidt. There's the coach, Glenn Hogue. Daniel Lewis, one of the oldest in the tournament, the libero at 40 years of age. And all the big guns were firing yesterday for Iran. Got a real positive vibe about them. Ibadapur, Maruf is the captain, one of the top setters in world volleyball. Saeed Musavi. Adil Gholami was the second top scorer behind Gafour. And Muzanpour provides that cutting edge from out wide in the attacking sense. There's Raul Lozano, who's guided Poland to a silver medal at the World Championships. Vastly experienced coach. And there's the #1 man for Canada, Gavin Schmidt. Back from injury, played his first match yesterday since the World Cup. Gord Perrin, the outside wing spiker. So Iran had a comfortable straight sets victory over Australia, but Canada were made to work extremely hard in pushing Poland to 5 sets. So who will be the fresher of the two on day 2 of competition? Adil Gholami to serve to start the second day. Joust at the net, and that's a carry. So point to Canada. Double touch, in fact. Signaled by the Belgium referee. On the serve of Tyler Sanders. Oh, that's very impressive indeed. They did that so well, played with speed and precision. Iran yesterday, Saeed Musavi, who had 127 points at last year's World Cup, the top scorer. Good scrambling by Canada. And that's out. Well, they changed the rhythm of their game so well, and very animated yesterday. Remember that the only team out of the 8 who have not qualified for the Olympics, so it's a huge hurdle for them to overcome. That's impressive. Nicholas Hogue, who was the best receiver of serve yesterday, but shows his punch from the net. 2-all. Just out by Gord Perrin. He was Canada's top scorer at the World Cup with 114 points. It's touched the fingers of the blocker. Iran thinking about firing in a challenge. I think twice, 3-all. On the serve of Daniel Van Dorn, the middle blocker. They got the block in, but could only spray wide. So point to Canada. Positive start for there. There's Gavin Schmid, who now plays his club volleyball in Brazil. No coming back from that. Just too much power on the spike. Iran level things up at 4-all. And Gafour, their top scorer from yesterday, with 13 points. And he possesses one of the biggest serves in the Iranian team, but with that comes a little bit of unpredictability from Saeed Musavi. And that's pretty big from Gavin Schmid. That was sent down with some real pace and control. Wickedly top spinning to outpoint the backcourt of Iran. Point to Canada. The Iranians are signalling it may have touched fingers, so they'll put the protest in.
Challenged by Iran. The challenge is block touch.
So a block touch challenge by the Iranians, fired in by Raul Lozano. There was a noise, so he's got a fair chance to get this challenge. 2 challenges per set. They have to instigate it via the tablet. So technology being used for the women's and men's tournament. No, it's gone through. It may have just, but struck the finger.
The challenge was successful.
Successful challenge. So they'll keep their 2 and win the point. Serve with Iran, who trail 5-6 first set. Guarding against any lethargy, Canadians have come out with positive body language. Justin Duff rising well. Nicholas Hogue sends his serve long. A lot of service errors yesterday. It's now with the number 2, Milad Ibadapur. Had the best ace count of any player at the World Cup last year for Iran, 14 in total. Oh, that's good reaction. Excellent work there by Gord Perrin, just to adjust that wide attack. Saw the hole, exploited the pace, the space I should say, and won the point for Canada. Technical timeout, Canada, the first to 8 points in the first set.
Six is cut back, right?
1, 2. Hey, come on, boys. Go get him. Go get him.
And of the first technical timeout.
Raul Lozano's been working on the consistency of Iran. No, at their best, they're a fabulous team, but certainly that element was lacking at the World Cup last year. Working hard to improve their efficiency and reducing errors. Oh, that's dropped in. Slice of good fortune there for Canada. Area they weren't too strong yesterday in the blocking department. And that's not coming back. And Butterpaw. That's good control on the backport from Nicholas Hogue, just to keep Canada alive on the point and just turn the tables. Schmid found fingers with the spike. Canadian fans have been wanting to get Gavin Schmid back into the lineup. He's a truly world-class player, and that's a loose serve from Sanders. Plays in the Polish top flight with Betsin. So at a very good level club-wise, Tyler Sanders. And there you go. Expert set there by Sanders. Hogue drive into space and just found the floor with great effect. Good opening by Canada. And the batter pour again with some good work at the net. Decoy spike, he was helped by the tape as well, just putting the Canadian block off. Oh, that's good work. Tyler Sanders right on song in the same vein as Nicholas Hogue. That's perfect. The set out wide, just creating the angle for Canada. Hogue was good enough to position his body to affect the spike. Poor service return from Nurzan Jampur. Some two minds there, caught between the dig and the set. Timeout, 13-9 to Canada in the first set.
Okay, secondo, the service, the shot. It's short, okay.
Yeah,
Good Iranian support in the stadium. Of course, one of the venues for the 1964 Olympic Games, this Metropolitan Gymnasium. Daniel Van Dorn with the serve. Canada leading 13-9. That's the way to kill a point. Flying through the air with the greatest of ease was Gafour. Terrific serve. Great pace and good dip at the end, just bringing it into court. But it's a line challenge by Canada. I thought it caught the edge of the line. Let's see if Glenn Hoger's got it right. It's flush on the line, so point remains for Iran. And Canada lose the challenge. Tremendous serve, set up the point really nicely for Iran, but Canada are hanging in there. Badafour finds fingers as the Iranians stage a fight back in the first set. Good clever work. He was looking for the top of the block and found it. Iran have got that real look about them in this tournament. Steely resolve to qualify for their first Olympic Games. Timeout. Canada lead 13-12.
Everybody ready for second contact. Exactly. We're playing well. Hey, relax. Hey, ball's off the net. Let's get him on the net so we get through. Good zone, guys. Let's go right now. That's it. 1, 2. Hey, stay forward. Let's go. Let's punch back. Hey. I don't think he has it.
Canada and Iran last met at the World Olympic Qualifying Tournament in 2004 in Tokyo, when the Canadians won in straight sets. They also won in straight sets at last year's World Cup, but that was certainly a substandard Iranian lineup. A lot different story now. Two times Asian champions trail 12-13. As Musavi sends his serve into the net. Zarif, the liberos, on court for the Iranians. Huge serve by Schmid, and it's a found fingers point to Iran. That's where the spiker has to just sum up whether he wants to blast the kill or find the deflection. I think it was very much the latter for Amir Gafour. And Schmid has been denied by some excellent blocking work. A strong suit of Iran's match against Australia yesterday. Milada Badapour has found the right body position and the right result. That's an error. A poor return of serve by the Canadians, gifting the point to Iran. Nicholas Hogue got that all wrong. And Del Gulami did the rest. Oh, it's a lot better. Good angle, good power there by Hogue. Sanders, an excellent setter. We've got two world-class setters in this match, and Sanders and Maroof, the Iranian captain. That's out. First to 16 in the opening set is Iran on the technical timeout. After that positive start, Iran have really found their rhythm. Now lead Canada 16-15. The Canadian physical condition will be interesting. A few players coming into this tournament under injury clouds. It's on the serve of Abadapur, with Iran having hit the lead in this opening set. Hogue's found the line. Of course, the son of the coach. Plays his club volleyball in Paris. And that is very impressive indeed. Therefore, showing why he's one of the best attacking players in this Iranian lineup. Schmid finds the right contact. And that was all to do with the setting ability of Sanders to change the point of attack. That's out, point to Canada, an important one as well. (18-17) their lead on Sanders' serve. Schmid, tough injury to come back from, a stress fracture of the tibia. Oh, that's good, very good indeed. Saeed Musavi in harmony there with Maruf. Hamza Zarini sees his first minutes, replacing Merzan Jampour. That's good. Daniel Van Doorn in the hitting zone from Sanders. Look at the cushion, just rose perfectly to an ideal set. And a loose serve by Gord Perrin. Just halts the momentum of Canada. 19-all. Now that's brilliant stuff. And the substitute Zarini with a rapid serve, putting pressure on Canada's return, and that wasn't well done by Daniel Lewis. Libero should have dealt with that better. So Iran have the advantage in the first set, albeit narrow. They lead 20-19 with a timeout.
Everything's here, okay? We need to press inside, into the seam, right? And then this guy needs to be ready to lead. Okay? On 6, told you not to front the hitter, but ends on the center, make him cut back, keep it. Stop fronting him, he's hitting the 5. Let's go. Yeah. This one.
Here, Glenn Hogue's tactics. He wants to get it away from Saeed Musavi. Knows his attacking ability from the World Cup. Zarini with his second serve. Iran leading 20-19. That's out. Just went for too much. Point to Iran. Vadapur taking advantage of an excellent set by Maruf in the hitting zone. Off the net, inside the line. They'll take it any which way. 21-20. Second error in a row off the service. Mosavi erring there. So they're giving Canada a chance. Gavin Schmid does possess a good jump serve. Oh, that's brilliant work. Solid block in the middle. Nicholas Hogue puffs out the chest, and why not? It was a decent set deep in the court by Maruf, but Vadapur couldn't find the gap. Hogue's pumped up. Canada in the contest in this opening set. Timeout. They lead 22-21. Well, Lozano delivering his message in Spanish and quick translation to the players. Good expat population of Iranians in Tokyo, supporting their national team. Huge sport in that country. Here's the superstar of Canadian volleyball, Gavin Schmid, serving at 22-21. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect from Maruf. Just soft fingers and in the sweet spot. All these players are Vadapur and Gulami Ghafoor really profit from this man's guile. Maruf, the captain, now he serves. Level pecking at 22 all. Schmid, and he's found the line. Will there be a challenge? Lozano looks at the mark. Don't think it's going to be fired in by the Iranians. And that's brilliant. Inside the line, in between his opponents. That's why he's one of the best in the world. And that is Iran at their best, playing quickly. Maruf with the set. The front court in harmony. Well, not enough on the serve, and Duff dealt with it. Sanders was ideal in the set to bring up set point as Canada effect the change. And Langfeldt comes on for the first time, replacing Sanders. .24 all. It's been good pressure volleyball in the opening set. Sanders back. Well, the setters have just been in premium form, both Sanders and Maruf. That was just feeding the beast, so to speak. Schmid coming up with an impressive kill. Ooh, the block just wide. Point to Iran. Canada had cover. Van Dorn not getting the break he was looking for. 25 all. With Amir Ghafour. Mistake by Iran's number 10. Gives set point to the Canadians, but they've returned serve pretty well, Iran. Gord Perrin, will he try for a little bit extra? It's out. So this seesaw continues. Can the Iranians generate a set point? Nadavi replaces Ghafour, the captain. So the number 2 setter on. Interesting time to make that substitution. Off fingers. Well done, Nicholas Hogue. Combination of power and direction won the point. That didn't last long. Maruf straight back into the action as expected. Daniel Van Dorn floats the serve in. Well, no team is relinquishing this. Again, centimetre perfect by Ghafour. And the kill was impressive. Saeed off for Tashikori, who sees his first time on court on day 2. He was used sparingly yesterday. Justin Duff this time rising to meet Sanders' set. Back with Gavin Schmid. He can get a little bit extra on the serve. See if he can break the deadlock at set point. Good return by Butterpaw, and is that out? It's signalled as such. It may be a challenge. They're going to go to the video. It'll be a line challenge by Iran on set point. But I think it may be out. It certainly looked like it just missed the line. It's been that sort of set. Comes down to a challenge. Raul Lozano looks nervously up to the screen. Waiting for Hawkeye to do its trick. It's a finger touch. And the protest challenge is denied, not successful. So Canada win the opening set. Thought it might have been a line call, but 29-27 with Canada taking the advantage over the 2 times Asian champions. Highly entertaining opening set. Canada took the early advantage. Iran fought back, and then there's nothing in those final points. Gavin Schmidt was in good form, both with the serve and his attacking play. Gord Perham, the top scorer from yesterday, also played his part. Iran full of their normal doses of passion and belief, but it wasn't enough. Fine margins. Both coaches feeling the pressure, none more so than Raul Lozano in that final set point, firing at a challenge for a block touch. Right there, but unsuccessful. No deflection off the block. So point and set goes to Canada with nothing separating these two in the numbers. 17 attacks to 18. A couple more errors by Iran. The blocks even, more digs on Iran's part, but where it counts, Canada won the contest. The points accumulation going their way. First time they've been behind in this tournament, Iran, after sweeping Australia yesterday. Impressive start by the Canadians, who are forced to play 5-6 sets on the opening day against Poland. Justin Duff to serve to start the second set. There you go. Fahad Zarif rising well, the wing spiker. Back to Hamza Zarini. Zarif, of course, is the libero. Been some top-class spiking in this match. Does help when you have both setters in good form. Winning joust there by Canada. Level things up at 2-all. Canada beat Venezuela, Iran and Tunisia in straight sets at the World Cup. 3 wins in a row to finish their tournament. 2 other wins against Australia and Egypt. They finished 7th overall. Of course, a poor showing by Iran. They lost 6 of their last 8 matches of that World Cup. Slobodan Kovic was sacked. This man, Raul Lozano, replaced him. And it certainly has seen a rise in stock of Iran leading up to these qualifiers. Floating serve. Just out. They think about the challenge, and it will be. Line call challenge by Glenn Hogue. Tight call. Well, it's caught the edge of the line. So he's pulled the right card there, the Canadian coach. Successful challenge. They retain their 2 for the set. All electronically instigated these days via the touchpad. Run under pressure in the box seat is Canada, and that's a touch over brawn for Nicholas Hogue. Just adjusted his point of attack, saw a decent block, and then just rolled it to the top of the blocking fingers. Good variation. Plays for Paris Volley in France. Ground first, player second. Point to Iran. Abadapur just rolls it over the block, finding the open court. Good serve by Musavi. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Justin Duff rising in harmony with his setup. No coming back from that. Plays for Benfica in Portugal. So a number of these Canadian players plying their trade in Europe. Well, the top spin carried it into court. Gavin Schmid. Oh, a tight one. But, catching the line for the big number 12. And when you possess a jump serve like that, you're going to get some free points. Canada with the early advantage, 8-4 in the second. They faced this situation in the first set. Iran, they found a way back, trailing by a set and 8-4. It's been a good level, attacking wise, from both teams. Service, the edge going to Canada. This man's been key in that respect, Gavin Schmid. Having said that, put the knockers on him. Dunking that into the net, gifting the point to Iran. Saeed Maruf Lakrini with the serve. Duff with his second kill in this second set. Strong work by Canada, but Iran come back, and they come back strongly. Adel Ghalami, middle blocker killing off the point. Just look how ideal the set is from Maroof. He telegraphs it so well to his teammates, but not so for his opposition. Just got a feeling that errors will determine the outcome of this match. Two very evenly placed teams. Oh, he totally bamboozled the backcourt of Iran there with a floating serve. Did Justin Duff, taking something off it. Wasn't the best of reactions from the libero of Iran, Fahad Zarif. Timeout. The Canadians in control, 11-6, leading by a set.
Están jugando mucho primeros tiempos. El problema no es saque. Son las dos cosas que no funcionan. El ataque está bien. El ataque está bien.
Urgency in the voice of Raul Lozano. I don't speak Spanish, but you can just sense it. Well, they had a real high yesterday against a substandard Australian team. Different opposition today, with Canada pushing Poland on day one. Great block by Canada. The second one not coming back. Hamza Zarini, approaching 200 appearances for his country, and that was a spot on. Desperation by Iran. They stay in the point. There'll be a joust here. Second time they scramble, and they've won it. That's a point won by persistence, that's for sure. Right there, just a dive by their captain Maroof to keep them in the contest, and the kill for a second consecutive point by Zarini. Sanders, did it take the top of the block? It did. Point to the Canadians. Gord Perrin, their top scorer yesterday, wanting to maintain this cushion. 12-8 their lead in the second set. The set wasn't quite right, and as a result, they profit, Canada. And Perrin onto it very quickly. Good set. Just an error in the build-up by the Iranians. Let Canada back into that point. Now a 5-point spread in the second set. First time we've seen Shahram Mahmoudi. The opposite spiker comes in. He was the most valuable player at the Asian Men's Club Championship in 2014. Just shy of 200 centimetres on the serve of Mehdi Madavi. So a couple of changes for Iran. That's easy pickings for Gord Perrin. They possess some real firepower out wide in attacking areas, do Canada. back to a 5-point margin. You can see Maroof off the court. Quality not quite there with a set from Madavi. And as a result, Canada could get the blocking cover they needed. Element of luck off the tape as well for Nicholas Hogue. Oh, that's good. Mahmoudi with his first point of the match. So he's rotating his lineup. Gaimi comes in for Zarini. Saw some minutes yesterday, the wing spiker. (16-10), Canada with a healthy advantage, leading by a set in their second match of Olympic qualifying in Japan.
La defensa tiene que actuar, tenemos que defender más, entonces ya está, defensa. Vamos a seguir
They have to find an answer. Canada has produced good consistency in this second set. A few errors creeping into Iran's game. Best place finish for Canada at an Olympic tournament to 4th in Los Angeles in 1984. 3 times they've gone to the Olympics. Rio will end a 24-year absence if they are to qualify. Good work by Gavin Schmidt. Wasn't fully laced with power, more direction, trying to find the top of the block, which that did. You can see he's just summing up his options. 3-man block. Went for the fingers and found the mark. They're in control in the second set. Fantastic stuff block. Have the channel covered. Justin Duff. They're rising well with Gavin Schmidt. Huge men in that corridor. Butterpaw couldn't find a way through. Timeout called. Iran under pressure, trailing by a set. And 18-10.
Segundo, ellos en reconstrucción están tirando todo acá. No podemos ir más alto. Bajamos la mano o saltamos más tarde. Dejamos el bloque. Saltar tarde. ¡Vamos!
First time they've been under pressure in the tournament, Iran. Controlled everything against Australia. Prodigiously talented lineup, but Canada are putting them to the sword in match 2. That's better. The Butterpaw got his angle right. Best server in this Iranian team. Not a bad returner as well. On that occasion was expert with his spike. Good delivery by Musavi. Double touch there by Gavin Schmidt. Good block. And they're not going to keep it alive. So consecutive points to Iran as they try to work their way back into the second set. There was a eagerly contested point. Canadians on the back foot. Nicholas Hogue didn't adjust his body well enough. A moment lost, timeout for Canada. Ben Hogue just trying to refocus his troops. And they still have a 5-point spread, leading by set and 18-13 in the second.
Yeah, it's out, but I just like dug in. This time, eh? Good hold on the guy. Hey, one pass, side out. Go. 1, 2.
Kevin Schmidt suggesting what he should have done in that previous set. Of course, not his strong suit. On the serve of Musavi with Iran trailing 13-18. Good delivery. That's excellent. One of the hardest serves hit all morning. Got some wicked dip on it as well. A bit too hard for Gord Perrin to handle. I've got a head of steam at the moment. And an ace for good measure. Building a snowball here, Iran. Reverse swinging ace. There's a sweet look for the Iranians. Timeout called. Canada leading 18-15, but Iran coming back.
You want Gap to move up? You can occupy. You have to search the one. You want Gap to move up? He's been doing that the whole game now. Like this. What two? It's about tactic tape, right? Hey, here we go. Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Best pass.
The Canadians will be looking to douse the blaze. Iran have lit the flame in the second set. They're on their way back. Just a 3-point spread. That's out. And that'll relieve the pressure. After 2 excellent serves, Musavi sends that long. And they've got the right man with the service action. Kevin Schmidt can get some real work on his delivery. Oh, that's very poor. Not asking the Iranians to play a return of serve. Gafour comes back in, as does Maruf.
Number 4, Maluf in.
And the Iranian captain has the delivery. Trailing 16-19 in the second set. Found fingers. Good work by Gord Perrin. Oh, that's rapid. A real flat delivery. Farhad Gamimi. Into the left arm of Kevin Schmid. Twice they've had surface errors in the last 5 points or so. Sanders comes out for the attacking power of the number 10, Van Lengveld. Good position here for Canada. And Lengveld, that's good touch. Adjusted his attack to touch it to the side of the block. You can see there, no way through with power, he says. So I'm going to the edge, and he found fingers and found the point for Canada. They edge closer to a 2-set-to-love advantage. Good joust. And Lengfeld's done well. Naimi can't win the point. Gavin Schmidt sends that long. Well, no. There was a deflection. I think there may be a challenge here. The ball was long, but adjudged to have touched the defensive muses of Iran. No challenge. 23-17. This time, no doubt, point the Iranians. And they're off with an expert set just there. And playing in Amir Ghafour. Three-man block could not withstand the Iranian spike. Sanders comes back in for Van Lengveld, who did his job. Still a healthy break for Canada, 23-18. Good reaction too from Sanders. Hogue with a set. It's a double touch. Point to Iran. Shake of the head by Nicholas Hogue. No protest though. Oh, that's big by Gord Perrin. Huge to set up. Set point for the Canadians. Timed that spike beautifully. Enormous power in that to strike. Big serve by Sanders. Good chance here for Canada. Schmid, they've got the right man. And they win the point and the set. What an advantage for Canada. And somewhat of an upset. They take a 2-set-to-love advantage over Iran in match 2 of their Olympic qualifying campaign. Iran could not match their efforts in the first set with their consistency in the second. Canada took full advantage. And this has been an impressive performance by the Canadians. They played 5 tough sets against Poland yesterday, the top-ranked nation in this tournament, Poland. Iran staged a fight back late in the set, but it wasn't enough. Just faded away as Lengveld came up with the right options, as did Gavin Schmid on set point. The numbers favouring Canada, of course. 14 attacks to 12. Error count the same. Canadians a little bit more solid in the blocks department.
Second setの得点データです。サービスエースカナダ4、イラン2、アタックポイントカナダ14、イラン12。相手のミスによる得点は両チーム4得点ずつ。ブロックポイントカナダ3、イラン1となっています。まもなくカナダ対イラン第3セットが始まります。しばらくお待ちください。
It's time for Raul Lozano to find another way. Big players of Canada have stood up well. Gafour, Ibadapur and Galami have not been as dominant as they were yesterday. Saeed Musavi in the same category. So it's up to their captain Maruf just to inspire them to a fight back. Lewis on the court, the veteran libero at 40 years of age. 2 sets to love, the advantage for Canada in this match. That's good. Opening point negotiated by Van Dorn. Good work by Lewis. Hogue in there, but the block denies Canada. They read that well. It's always been the case, though. They've struggled to read the intentions of Sanders in this match. This time he sends it wide, and Schmid is denied. So a second consecutive stuff block by Iran will improve their fortunes. They'll reel off 3 consecutive points. Winning the joust to the net. Just the start they were looking for in this 3rd set. He goes that side a second time, and Iran staying the point. Sanders wide, and a lovely touch over the top by Gavin Schmid. He saw how strong the cover was for Iran in that space and just touched it over the top with a really good variation. Not a good follow-up by Gord Perrin. That's better. Read the intentions of Sanders superbly there. Top scorer from yesterday, sending the ball to terra firma very quickly. Well, that won't please their coach Glenn Hogue too much. A couple of elementary service errors. Saeed Musavi, who came up with some big deliveries in the second set. They always say that, and they do the exact opposite. Great serve by Gavin Schmid, but that finds the top of the block. Gafour with the right result for Iran. Got enough angle on that strike. That's why he's one of the best opposites in world volleyball. And 208 centimetres of fury on display. As Nicholas Hogue can't follow it up with a serve that finds the court. 7-5 to Iran, third set. Oh, fantastic stuff block. Denying Gord Perrin. Sanders perfectly delivered to his number 2, but Adel Ghalami was there with Gafour to cover for Iran. Nice start for them, third set. They lead 8-5.
Cuando viene de 4, esta es la dirección principal.
They haven't got the luxury of too many mistakes. Gaimi sending that serve into the net. Only a 2-point spread now after that positive start to the third set. Oh, lovely touch. Line violation there from Canada. See the centre line pierced by the Canadian front court player, Perrin. Lovely touch once more. Off fingers for Gavin Schmid. Just adjusted his approach to that spike. Taking some pace off, looking for the edge of the block. Good cover from Canada, but not enough in the end. Iran with a point. Ghalami rolled that into court. Iran can't quite wriggle free in this third set. Top serve by Gord Perrin. Good block by Nicholas Hogue. The Butterport denied. Iran staying the point. Oh, there it goes. It's out. Schmid leaves it. Now 1 point spread. Things get tight in this third. Terrific block by Schmid. No coming back from that. Butterport rose brilliantly. Carry signals the Belgian referee. Hogue took something off the spike, just curled it into court. Made the Iranian defence adjust. On Van Dorn's serve at 10-11 in this third set for Canada. Second big spike by Milada Butterport. He's got a very tidy all-round game. Well, that's going to be to their liking. Amir Ghafour, top scorer from yesterday, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Timeout called by Canada. Iran have the advantage, 13-10, but Canada took the opening 2 sets.
If we tip in transition, they don't like it, but knock to the center because he's good on picking that stuff up unless you're in trouble. Tip along the neck. Good boy. Battle. Go, guys.
And Saeed Mousavi's serve with Iran leading 13-10 by trailing 2 sets to love in this match. Hogue denied. Oh, brilliant work. Amir Ghafour, consecutive points. Perfect set by the captain Maruf. Poor cover in that channel for Canada. That's one way to stem the flow. Big man with a lot of game, Gavin Schmid. That's a huge serve. Great reception there from Iran, helped over by Hogue. Butterpaw denied, but not for long because the block sails wide. And that's point to Iran for a 15-11 advantage. They play quickly into great effect. You see how quick that set was, just to see the teammate hit the spike down. Always hard to defend in that respect. (12-15), they trail third set. Service fault line call there from the judge on Nicholas Hogue. Technical timeout. Iran leads 16-12 in the third. Hanging in there in this third set. Certainly don't want to tempt fate against a team of the skill of Iran. Impressive opening two sets by the Canadians. See the body language of Amir Ghafour very positive and wanting the Iranians to force it into a fourth. On Gaimi's serve, Iran leading 16-12. That's big. Schmid's been in good fettle in this match, profiting from the opening contest for him at international level since the World Cup. That was yesterday. Good recovery there by Iran. And finds the fingers. Butterpaw had to adjust his body with that spike. A little bit behind him, but just brushed the fingers there of Sanders. Another good stuff block. They're really pumped up in this set. 18-13 their advantage. Strong work by Ghafour. And he lets his teammates know about it. Timeout with 18-13 being the point spread in this third set.
Coming back right into their block. They're very solid, not so high. We need to be able to be high right now. So, okay, some speed, get ready, but keep it over the line, right? Okay, try to work on, make them work in the back. Cover a hitter, they're blocking well right now. Cover a hitter.
Hear the instructions from Glenn Hogue, cover the hitters. Just wants more defensive cover and the blocks to react a little bit quicker than they have been. Very difficult to read the Iranian captain's sets. Saeed Maruf. Point to Iran. As Gord Perrin was trying to find the fingers of the block. But a little bit too much angle on the spike. Substitution in the first minutes for Stephen Marshall, the wing spiker.
Marshall in.
Plays for Nuremberg in the Bundesliga,
スティーブン・マーシャルが入ります。
replacing Gord Perrin. That's wide. Iran march on, 2013. Canada have lost their impetus. That was a pretty standard spike missed by Van Dorn. And not the follow-up that Adel Gulami was looking for. Good serve by Sanders. The batter ball denied, and point one for Canada. Just shows you the benefit of it. Big delivery off the service. Sanders immediately putting pressure on his opponent. Another well-directed serve. Abadapur in good position. Point to Iran. Mahmoudi back in for Modavi.
Number 4 out. Number 1, Mahmoudi in.
That's good. Nice reverse set. Stephen Marshall with his first point of the match.
Substitution for Canada. Number
Ho
4
comes out.
Number 10,
Van Langveld in. And he was a guy that made a difference late in that second set. Canada changing their lineup. Needs some points. And it is a point to Canada. A touch on, perhaps a challenge by the Iranians.
Challenge for Iran. The challenge is 1 touch.
Let's see if it is in Raul Lozano's favour. Contact challenge late in this third set. Remember, there was a challenge on set point in the second, and I'm not sure it's glanced the arm there. Not successful. So for the second time late in the set, things haven't worked out for the Iran challenge. They've got a good cushion though. Mahmoudi denied by a good block. Second time he goes at it, and second time successful for Iran's number 1. Good reaction by Van Dorn, and that's wide. They've just dropped their level in this set to Canada. Iran have profited, and they edge closer to sending this match into a fourth. Challenged though by the Canadians. Let's see how it plays out. They have to effect the challenge within 5 seconds of indicating to the referee. It was a tough angle to make a judgment. Not successful though. No contact off the block. Point to Iran, and they lead 23-17. Loose service by Badapur. And the captain sees his first minutes of the match, Rudy Verhoef. Immediately into the action with a pressure serve. That's a really quick feat. Not going to win the point though. Timeout called. Iran with a 23-19 advantage, third set.
Continuamos lo mismo. Si la pelota es kiss,
Hay que tu
open the block. Reception. Open the block. ¿Ok? Estamos atentos ahí. Se la recepción.
They want to continue with their momentum from yesterday's impressive performance against Australia. Only team to sweep their opponent in straight sets, Iran. But they faced sterner opposition in Canada in match 2 of their Olympic qualifying series. That's a good point. And now set point for the Iranians. McMordy's come up with some big spikes in this third set. Verhoef off for Van Dorn's re-emergence. One way to save a set point. Sweet spike by Justin Duff. Still 4 remaining. And it's collected by Iran via a service error by Canada. So it's heading to a fourth. Iran a lot more impressive, 25 points to 20. More like the form that Iran showed yesterday. Maruf got them in a good rhythm in that third set. Amir Ghafour in fine federal front court. Gavin Schmidt and co couldn't find the answer. Lot more stringent defensively they were with 4 blocks to 2 Iran. 13 attacks to 11. And the error counts are very similar. So they're going to have to do it the hard way now, Canada. Taken to 5 sets and losing that match yesterday against Poland. So that would have taken its toll physically, I'm sure. They'll be looking for a rapid start in this 4th set. It's the setter, Tyler Sanders, to serve to start the 4th set. Good adjustment there by Perrin. And the block wide from Gavin Schmidt's spike. Of course, double surgery on that stress fracture to the tibia he had in the past 6 months. Good reply. That's the sort of form Galami used to instigate the fight back for Iran in that 3rd set. A lot of talk on the Iranian bench. A great dig there by Maruf. Canada staying the point, only just though. They'd flick it wide through Lewis, the libero. Sharp work by Sanders. Perrin. Daimi can't find the right strike. Oh, one of the best points of the match is ended by a stuff block from Van Dorn. That's Iran's great ability to play quickly at the front court. Catching the Canadian defence off guard. Two all, 4th set. Left arm serve of Gaimi used to great effect. Different look, good result. Another excellent delivery. There's only going to be one winner there because they couldn't deal with a return of serve, Canada. And Iran have got a real head of steam. The 26-year-old wing spiker Fahad Gaimi. Another big delivery. Lifted over by Hogue. That's wide. Did it find fingers? No, point to Canada. The Iranian bench had a look. Of course, 2 challenges per team per set. If a challenge is successful, they retain their numbers. Sharp work by Perrin. Hogue. That's a great dig by the Iranian libero. Justin Duff judged the situation to push it over for a point won by Canada. The block is forced wide. The right cover for Canada, but not to the right result. Perfectly timed and wonderfully executed by Gord Perrin. A miss for Iran. Canada take the advantage, 6-5 in this 4th set. Pretty standard to spike there, missed by Saeed Mousavi. And Badapur found the right angle and delivery. Wasn't full on power, just tried to loop it over the covering block for Canada, which he did. Good reaction there by Gaimi. Point to Iran. There was a hint of hands, but no challenge for Canada. Nicholas Hogue on the angle. Sends his spike wide. That was better executed by Canada's number 4. Good quality set by Maruf. Around the first to 8 points in this 4th set.
Cada pelota en reconstrucción que tenemos que partiamos bien larga y precisa la levantada, así definimos contra la bloquea. lo que tenemos que pasar es ir jugando. Cuando está incómoda, la rejugamos, pero cuando está perfecta, la seguimos. No todos de abajo, precisa la levantada para
Heard the Canadian coach Glenn Hogue trying to expose the number 5 of Iran, Fahad Gaimi. In general play, I would assume. Showed his real effect from the serve, Gaimi, in that string of points. Iran lead 8-7, fourth set. Excellent set. Just catching the Iranian block off guard and feeding Gavin Schmidt superbly. Just struggled to get into position. Reverse set by Canada's number 1. They want to end it in the fourth. That's going to improve Iran's stocks. Ghafour flying through the air and connecting superbly. Set long by Musavi. 9-all. There you go. I love that. Millard Ibadapour through the middle, exposing Canada's lack of defensive cover. Sanders had to react off the set. Schmidt did just enough. 10-all, fourth set. That's just the speed at which Iran can play. Really, this man is the metronome, the one that makes the rhythm tick. Captain Saeed Marouf, one of the best setters at last year's World Cup. Fourth in the stats, but really, I think sometimes the stats don't always tell the full story. Good serve, Gaimi. Only left-hander in the Iranian lineup. I think Marouf maybe have got copped and knocked to the head in the celebrations. Great speed and swerve for the left-hander. Canada call a timeout. Thumbs up from Gaimi. And the Iranians have their nose in front in this fourth set. They lead 12-10.
Hey, right now, come on, guys. Come on now, come on now. Keep working, keep working. Let's go. 1, 2, hey. Here we go, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Callers, yalla, yalla, come on. We want to maintain the rage in this fourth set. On the serve of Gaimi, who's proven to be very difficult for the returning Canadians in that department. Getting a tough read on that left-handed serve. This time they're in the point. Finished expertly by Nicholas Hogue. Great set by Sanders. Hogue sends it to ground rapidly. Just 1 point in it in this fourth set. Butterpaw found the right angle. It's a really tough spike to affect. The one coming across your body. The second huge delivery from a Butterpaw out wide. They're really enjoying it. Trying to get into the faces of their opponents. 14-12. This match right in the balance. Galami. Oh, Sanders with some excellent work. Canada hanging in the point. Not for long, though. Musavi ends the debate in that point anyway. He loves it. Good Perrin keeping Iran honest. Stuff block, but it is wide. Frustration for Canada, with Iran the first to 16 points and a 3-point advantage in this fourth set.
Ya tomó dos chacalí. Ahora estoy pidiendo que la juegue más alta. Así jugamos también con Gapur. No solo con el
Iran working the angles well. Will the physical condition of Canada play a part? We know that a couple of their players underdone for this qualifying series. Kevin Schmidt being one of them. He's on court at the moment. Also a concern with Gord Perrin. Great work by Butterpaw, and that's an excellent stuff block. What a moment there for Justin Duff. Him, Gord Perrin covering the angle. In with the service to Iran. So they want the variety of the Iranian middle blocker. Iran recover well. Good defensive cover there for Canada. They scramble. Hogue with a nice loop on the spike. And the debate is over. The Batapur rises beautifully. Swing of the fist from the captain, Gafour. Simac sees his first minutes for Canada. Service error from Tashikuri. A violent effort at the net, this time by Gafour. Too hot for handle for Blair Bain, the libero for Canada. And Simac with his first point of the match. Middle blocker, making his 97th appearance for Canada. Big serve from Perrin. And denied. Amir Gafour's spike expertly blocked. Two-man cover there. Touch off Simac, who's come up with a spike and a block in consecutive points to really raise Canada's stakes in this fourth set. But it's Iran leading 19-17.
Ahora, si la recepción saque viene duro, la tenemos separada, continuamos la segunda.
اگه تو رو دور شد همونجا به نتیجه می‌کنیم.
Blockout. Si está cerca,
اگر نزدیک بود بلوکات.
vamos ahí tranquilo.
It's on Gord Perrin's serve, this fourth set precariously placed with Canada trailing 17-19. That's big. Gaimi thumps the chest. Left-hander gives Canada something different to look at. Come up with some big serves when they've needed it to play Gaimi. Very impressive indeed by Nicholas Hogue. But before that, the return from the veteran Daniel Lewis was impressive, because that was delivered at a great velocity, the serve from Gaimi. Simac with the first serve of Saeed comes in to replace Tashikuri. That's a poor return of serve. They stay in the point, but only just. Iran in the box seat. Edge closer to forcing this into a decider. 22-18. They're really pumped up for this timeout. The Iranians with the advantage, 4-point spread. Canadians trying to re-energise themselves. Momentum with Iran. On Adel Gulami's serve. 22-18 the score. Touch the block. Point to Iran. They're trying to ride their emotional wave into a fifth set. That's a lot better. Perfect set and an impressive point won by Justin Duff. And Langfeld in to replace Hogue. Good serve by Schmid. Butterpaw sees the hole. Lewis works hard. And that's a good point one. Van Langfeld with immediate effect. It was a gaping hole down that side for Canada to exploit. No defensive cover for Iran. Timeout called by the Iranians. They still have a 3-point advantage though in the fourth set.
Atención que después del timeout cambia el servicio.
Iran trying to maintain their positive energy levels. Always smiling, he appears anyway. Saeed Marouf, the captain. Sanders replaced by
number 17,
Vigras in. Vigras, a starting player yesterday, plays for Arkas in Turkey. Oh, just did not need that. Set point to Iran. The pressure really mounting on Canada. Darby in for Marouf. And McMurdy returns. Darby serving at set point. And Langfeld finds the court to save one set point. Sanders just wants a little bit of perspiration mop from the court.
Number 10 out, number 4, Hogue in.
カナダ10番バンランクベルトに代わって4番ニコラス・ホーグが入ります。
Set point on the serve of Nicholas Hogue. Finds the tape, and that's denied, but not in court. So this is going to a fifth. For the second consecutive match, Canada forced into a fifth set. Iran fight back superbly. 25 points to 21. Two sets to love down. It's been a spirited fight back by the Iranians. Passionate support for them in the gymnasium. Galami is staying nimble. And that's exactly the way he played the fourth set. And Badapur was prominent in the early points. Nice reverse set there to feed Gavin Schmid. The question is, will Canada's condition give out? Only time will tell, but certainly must be in the back of Glenn Hogue's mind. Pump of the fist by Raul Lozano. He got the result he was looking for. 21 attacks to 14. The numbers well and truly in favour of Iran in that respect. 3 blocks to 0 though. Canada winning that count. But the Iranians negotiated the big points very well. Of course, the fifth set at the first to 15 with an advantage of 2. Rethink of the tactics by the Canadians. Didn't quite hear the audio from Glenn Hogue, but just wanting to change the point of attack, it appeared. He had the magnetic board out with arrows going out wide, so perhaps we'll see the Canadians try to exploit the wide attacking forces of Gavin Schmid and Gord Perrin a little bit more in this fifth set. You don't meet too often in international competition, but this has been a riveting, absorbing contest. Randy, the libero, on the court, as is Lewis for Canada. And this guy is the possessor of a very rapid serve, Gaimi. First mistake he's made off the serve in the match. Stakes are a little bit higher with the start these two teams have to make. The best to the margin of 2 to 15 points. Sanders loops his service into play, and Badapur does well. rising beautifully. Stood well. Solid block there by Iran. And touched over, but not in court. Gord Perrin misses the mark. Iran full of voice. Just a lack of concentration. Poor error to make. A pretty standard service action by the captain. Oh, from the libero as well, Daniel Lewis. Very experienced and shouldn't have made an error like that at that time anyway. 3-1 to Iran, fifth set.
We got to play here.
Exactly. We know where we got to go. We're right here, guys. My dad there. Leave it all there. Bring it to them, guys.
Come on.
Push back.
1, 2, Canada. Come on. Not here.
One side out. Then we go on serve.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ice, boys. Ice. All you bears, stay confident.
Different dynamic with the two teams. Canada not as boisterous as Iran. And that posture has served them well in this fight back. 2 sets to love down. They're now 3-1 up in the decider. That's better. Hogue found the right spike. Arriving late. To catch the edge of the block.
Substitution by Canada. Number 4 out. Number 10, Van
And Langfeld comes back in to replace Hogue. Oh, Gord Perrin sends his serve long. And those sort of errors have just crept in the last couple of sets. Very frustrating for the coach. Fine margins when you get to this point. Simatch deals with it well. Seen limited minutes, but what he's done has been impressive. Baimi repelled. And that's sent long. He was off balance there, Gavin Schmidt. It was a difficult set to get the right contact. Just nerves creeping into Canada's game. Iran keen to maintain the rage. A little bit fortunate there. It's almost a misunderstanding between Schmidt and Sanders. Schmidt with a dig assist. Gord Perrin found the right contact. Oh, that's the second bad error. Second fault of this fifth set. Schmidt going for a little bit too much. Substitution with Hogue back in. Oliver Van Langfeld. A big serve indeed. Saeed Musavi putting a little extra on that, and Lewis for the second time comes up with a poor dig. So errors strewn in the last couple of sets for Canada. Oldest man on court at 40. This time there's no coming back. Excellent set by Sanders. Schmidt did the rest. And that's the way to change the direction of a point. Perfect. Challenge been thrown in by Iran. Remember, a short set. First to 15 with a 2-point advantage and no fault. So before the 3-metre line, no issue there. Point remains. Canada trail 5-7. Good serve by Hogue. Gaimi repelled there by Canada. Decent block. Now they're getting into the fifth set. 3-man cover. It was the middleman that did the effect to Justin Duff. Serve catches the top of the tape, and what a adjustment there from the captain, Saeed Maroof. That's why he's one of the best players in world volleyball. Had a spell in the Russian top flight. Iran lead 8-6 in the fifth. Justin Duff comes up with some big spikes when it matters. Good direction too, inside out, finding the right angle. Verhoff comes on, the Canadian captain for Duff. A couple of times they've exploited his serve in this match. Good defensive work by Hogue, and Schmidt sends it to ground. It's level, 8-all. Let's credit Nicholas Hogue for keeping Canada in the point there. Pressure moment. Ball sent out, glanced across to the bench to see if the challenge was necessary. A timeout call, Canada with their nose in front, 9 points to 8 in the fifth. Well, Glenn Hogue sees the relaxed side of it, sharing a moment with his captain Verhoff. He's trying to shake away the pressure situation of this serve. Good scenario here, but Canada stay in the point. No coming back from that. It's a rapid spike. Adel Ghalami profits from an expert set from his captain, Saeed Maroof. It's long. Just didn't get it right, Nicholas Hogue. Big serve, another one from Fayed Gahimi. Timeout called by Canada. Iran leading 10 points to 9.
Everyone be ready to set. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? I'm on the short here. I'm on the short. The only thing.
All right, guys. Hey, same ball, same ball. Sign him up. Let's go.
This is the fight we want, hey guys.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
We'll see if the Canadians can get their tactics right. They haven't sorted out this man's serve for Fayed Gahimi. Lewis got it right there. Schmidt in a good position and just crunches the spike into the open court, 10-all. Block is wide. The band couldn't make up the ground. Ghalami just lobs the serve. It's a good result for Gord Perrin. Wasn't quite at the height he was looking for the set. But off the hands and fell the right side for Canada. 11-all. Oh, another mistake. That's 3 faults in the 5th set. That has cost them dearly. Double substitution for Iran.
Number 4 out, number 1, Mahmoud
Noel Lozano does fancy using the serve of his number 13, Madavi, in pressure situations. Iran leading 12-11. Oh, that's a mistake. A very poor service return, and that's the advantage they were looking for. Just a standard dig got all wrong there from Lewis, who I must say has had a poor 5th set, the veteran. Moments like that can define the result. Now Canada has to play catch up as Simac is replaced by Vigras. Schmidt finds the court. Justin Duff returns.
Number 5 out, number 6 Duff in.
And if ever they need a premium serve, they need it right now from Graham Vigras, the big middle blocker. Oh, they got it all wrong. Just a misunderstanding between libero and backcourt player Gaimi and Miranda. Moment of hesitation. And it's level picking at 13 points all. Instant translation for the Iranian players from the Spaniards of Raul Lozano. Well, a seemingly benign serve in the previous point by Vigras was hashed by Iran. Let's see if he can come up with another perplexing delivery. 13 all, fifth set. A paddle ball denied. Canada stay in the point. Hogue, and the block is successful. What a stuff block for Iran to set up match point. Huge moment for them. Milad Abadapur serving at 14-13. This time Canada get the right result. Schmid finds the edge of the block for 14 all. Well, he's made a couple of recent errors off his serve. He just needs to relax into his action. He's got a big jump serve, the Canadian superstar. That's perfect. Abadapur accepting that wide set superbly for a second match point.
Number 6 out. Number 16, Tashikori in.
Tashikori comes in. Serving at match point. Their go-to man, and there it is, Iran maintain their unbeaten record with a fabulous victory, coming back from 2 sets to love down. And that is pressure volleyball at its very best. Canada all over the 2 times Asian champions with a 2 sets to love advantage, but that did not start Raul Lozano's team from fighting back and staging a marvellous comeback in the match. 16-14 in the 5th. Full of belief that this will be their Olympic cycle, Iran, after being the only team in this 8-team competition to have not played in the main Olympic draw. All smiles for them. Canada disappointed for a second consecutive match in 5 sets. And it's Iran winning by 16-14 in the decider. Tough pill to swallow for the Canadian players. 2 sets to love up. That 5th set going the way of Iran. 10 attacks to 6. Canada winning on that count, but 6 errors to 2. They made some really fundamental serving errors in that 5th set. A couple of returns of serves were poor, putting them under pressure. So there's a lot of things to take away for their captain, Glenn Hogue, or their coach, in fact. Well, it all started so positively for the Canadians after being stretched to 5 sets and losing yesterday against Poland. They started with a flurry. 2 sets to love advantage. Excellent defensive work. Gavin Schmidt in fine form. Good variety. And then the Iranians found their rhythm. Rediscover the passion. Canada placed under pressure. And in those moments, they failed the test in the 5th set. Frustration for Gavin Schmidt, and now 0 for 2 Canada. It's a fair way back in the 9-day competition, losing your opening matches. But Iran in pole position. Remember, one team automatically qualifies for Asia, and it is Iran in the box seat at the moment.
2016リオデジャネイロオリンピックバレーボール世界最終予選兼アジア大陸予選男子日本大会にお越しいただきまして誠にありがとうございます。本日の第1試合マッチナンバー5カナダ対イランはフルセットの末イランが勝利を収めました。この後のご案内です。マッチナンバー6ベネズエラ対オーストラリア13時5分より試合開始となります。この後マッチナンバー6ベネズエラ対オーストラリアは13時5分午後1時5分より試合を行います。今しばらくお待ちください。